Subscribe to Bisbo and press the bell icon. See boring news turn into enjoyable stories. It's June in Moscow. Somewhere in a shady pub in the Russian capital, sit a bunch of people at a corner table watching IPL matches. They seem busy on their phones, placing and receiving bets. It's a humdinger of a match with everything down to the last ball. 6 runs needed of it. Shoaib Dauda was an aspiring cricketer from Gujarat, training at the Ashok Chaudhary Cricket Academy in Meerut. There, Chaudhary came to know about Shoaib's earlier involvement in betting and gambling. So in 2021, he invited him.
"Mya, Russia जाएगा cricket खेलने? Really? There are cricket clubs in Russia?"
In one of the Russian pubs, he was introduced to.
"Hi, I'm Asif Mohammed from Pakistan. I'm from Russia. Call me Efimov. Shoaib, tell them about the time you did betting and gambling. Or don't be shy. They are all friends."
So Shoaib told them everything, how he fixed matches in his village and earned a decent sum. But because he felt his talent was getting wasted,
"I've given that all up for cricket." "How much you earn now, Shoaib? What if I mix your two passions? You can earn lots of money."
And then he went on to tell him how it would work. Convinced by the feasibility of the scheme, Shoaib went back to his village in Molipur, Gujarat, and leased a large plot of farmland for 70,000 rupees a year, barely $1,000. Like in Amir Khan's film Lagan, where he put together a ragtag team of villagers and trained them to take on the mighty British in the 19th century, Shoaib too got together a bunch of farm laborers and other unemployed men and trained them on how to bat and bowl.
"Play straight. Yeah, like this. Put your fingers on the ball. This way."
Even teaching them city nuances like how to professionally shake hands with fellow players. Hired novices for umpires and taught them the rules of the game and how to use walkie-talkies, giving them all a princely sum of 400 rupees per day, a decent amount for a Gujarati villager. Meanwhile in Russia, Asif and Efimov were working on convincing Russian punters. "Da, ito IPL, Russian is on. Yes, this is IPL, expanded season." Always ready for a new opportunity to make money, addict punters from Russia's Ver, Voronezh and Moscow fell for it. "Horosho, okay." Betting began via telegram channels. 6 runs needed of 1 ball and the stakes were high. But not really. IPL finished a month ago and these guys were just villagers. Like this match, Shoaib organized 6 teams and played 10 matches in Gujarat, giving his teams big city names. But the matches were poorly shot. The outfield was devoid of grass and the pitch a whitish mat. There was just one camera angle without a single close-up of any player, no visuals of the boundary or of the audience, whose applause was a downloaded audio clip and played in a loop through speakers placed near the mic. A mimicry artist tried sounding like Harsha Bhogle on commentary so as to lend a semblance of authenticity, not that it mattered to the punters. The match was broadcast live on their channel, which had all of 913 subscribers. In one instance, the bowler gets a call in the middle of his delivery stride and stops to answer the phone for a quick chat while the batsman waits. How the Russians fell for it is bewildering because no Indian would have ever believed it. They know about football or ice hockey, their favorite sports, but are illiterate when it comes to cricket. Soon Shoaib's ambitions grew. Learning from the first IPL, he organized another one in UP's Meerut and Hapur. Whether by chance or by planning, Ashok Chaudhary's Cricket Academy also happened to be in Meerut. This was a more refined version, where 20-odd matches took place in well-maintained stadiums in colleges and rural belts. Inspired by Australia's Big Bash League, they called it Big Bash Punjab T20, where a more professional look was given by using open broadcasting software and multicam shots. Even proper cricketing kits were used and banners put up around the stadium. Instead of Telegram, betting was done on an app, Crick Heroes, misusing the app already in use by gully and Maidan cricketers to keep score sheets of their matches. Shoaib and his cronies were planning to extend the scheme to other sports like volleyball and to cities like Pune and Jalandhar in the next 1 year. But an anonymous tip-off from a couple of disgruntled players spoiled their plans. You see, along with village urchins, Shoaib had also hired some local skilled players from neighboring villages who took the game seriously and were unhappy on being given out on a whim and complained to all and sundry. The cops got wind of it and busted them on suspicion of betting. Shoaib was arrested and questioned and under interrogation revealed.
Based on bets placed on Telegram,
He used to instruct the umpire what to signal on the next ball. Make no ball signal, signal 4 runs, make him out next ball. The umpires would also subtly pass those instructions to the players and influence the outcome on every ball. And thus the scorecard was manipulated, keeping bookies' profits in mind. Isolated incidents of spot fixing have happened in cricket before as well, covered extensively in our November 2018 story after the Danish Canaria episode that has got almost 7 lakh views. But this one was even more bizarre as the spot fixing happened in a fake match. Shoaib was caught with 3 lakh rupees that came through Hawala channels, but other than that, he was not guilty of anything else as the betting was happening in Russia. In fact, the charge on which he was finally arrested was on copyright infringement for using the word IPL without permission. Similar ingenuity was seen 2 years ago as well, when bookies got a couple of fake Sri Lankan league matches broadcast on fan code and tried to pass off masked players as Lankan stars in a match played in a village academy near Punjab's Mohali. Kingpin Ravinder Dandiwal was arrested but easily got bail, something which might happen in the case of Shoaib as well, as the law is unclear in this type of offence. Recent court orders have held that fantasy cricket, rummy, poker are all games of skill and hence cannot be banned, as opposed to games of chance that depend entirely upon luck and should be regulated or banned entirely. Well, if India-Pakistan can't play cricket, who says their citizens can't fix their outcomes? Bisbo's Limerick. There was once a scheme hatched in Russian pubs that was telecast live on a channel with 913 subs. But lo and behold, the scamsters struck gold. The sheer ingenuity of it classifies them as studs. You will also find these sources listed in our video description section.